Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, there wasn't a whole lot of interesting stuff in the news this week, unless you're Barry Bonds. And that's why Uncle Jay's news word for this week is concoct. No, it doesn't, boys and girls. Grow up. It means to make something up, to throw something together to get attention. For instance, last week, the media tried hyping an ancient story, a boring old story, and they tried freshening it up with some high-tech special effects. And they featured a famous woman who rose up to dominate the men challenging her. But really, CNN could not make that Democratic debate interesting, no matter how hard they tried. And back in Washington, Congress worked very hard to concoct various bills for the president to sign to make them look good, or to veto to make him look bad. The president fought back. It almost became a dangerous crisis, but at the last second, in a rare display of unity, they all agreed to go home for 2 weeks. Oh, actually, there was some interesting news, boys and girls. The world is coming to an end. A new report from the UN says that cities will flood, species will become extinct. Forget about things like PlayStation 5 or Retirement Home Musical 3. We'll all be gone unless we do our part right now. Change to energy-efficient light bulbs and use toilet paper twice. Well, in other news, you might not be old enough to remember the last time OJ Simpson was on trial, and so you might wonder why the trial this time seems important. It's not. It's just something that the news likes to Some of you are very immature. Okay, now it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Mark in Palm Springs, California. Hi, Mark. Mark writes, Dear Uncle Jay, my local TV news has gotten weird lately. All the stories are about sex and danger to kids and investigations. What's up? Thanks, Mark. Well, here's what's up. November. It's a special month for TV, and they try extra hard to get people to watch. And so they do stories about sex and fear, and you forgot resentment. You won't believe how your tax dollars are being wasted, that kind of stuff. They also expose crooked local businesses who don't buy ads on their station. It'll all be over by December, Mark, so have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't overdo it. And Uncle Jay was just kidding about that toilet paper. Do I look like Sheryl Crow? Well, boys and girls, send your news questions to Uncle Jay at UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a good kid is good news.